What's up, Xbox gamers? It's your boy Sega Man back with another Xbox Alpha podcast. Yes, it is kind of late. Had a lot of things to do today with the family. Sorry I came in a little late, but we're still here and we're still going to do the podcast. And I got my special guests with me. We got Tuckmaster and we got ODT Reaper, man, and we'll be having Hebot come in a little later. So, Tuckmaster, tell everybody where they can find you, my brother.
Okay, everybody, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original pony killer. And I do mean the original goddamn pony killer because I can't stand the ponies at all. But you can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter. Xbox is the best box, and that's all it is to it. Let's get this shit rolling.
All right. Well said. Well done there, Tuck. And I got our other Xbox brother in here, ODT Reaper. ODT Reaper, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, my man.
Everybody can still find me living and breathing on Twitter at ThomasBarker61. You can find me on Instagram at ODT Reaper, just as that's spelled. And you can also find at that same name on Xbox Live.
Nice. I'm very glad that ODT and Tuckmaster can join me on the Alpha podcast. Like I said, will be in later when he gets home because he wants to be home, relaxed, and wants to really get into what we're going to talk about today. But we don't have a lot to talk about. It's going to be a free-for-all like the Xbox brothers, DJ Tuckmaster and ODT. They got things that they want to talk about. And the main thing that we're going to talk about, too, is that was actually trending on Twitter was a guy that was butthurt about Game Pass. A lot of people are loving Game Pass. They have Aaron Greenberg, Phil Spencer, other big centric YouTube channels talking about Game Pass, how happy they are with Game Pass, with the games that are coming in there, Starfield, Scorn, all the new games that are coming in there and how it's really good. And it's like the best value for your buck. But this guy got mad and put out a tweet talking about, I wish that everybody would stop talking about Game Pass and talk about the games. Well, if you think about it, dumbass, Game Pass has games in there, so they are talking about the games. So I don't know what you're right. So ODT Reaper, let's let ODT Reaper go first, man, because he actually, I guess, tweeted back or said something about it. So ODT, what do you think about this, man? About this person getting mad because we're happy and other channels and like Phil and big people in the gaming industry are talking about Game Pass. What do you think about this guy being, butthurt about this, man?
It's called jealousy, it's called envy, and it's called you just don't have it on PlayStation. That's just kind of what that's the three issues I have with him. But if you have that much of an issue with it, get one yourself.
Right.
So that's but like he just didn't like it at a discounted issue. Like when you have like such a good deal for gamers, but it's because it's that cheap that you don't like it, that kind of just like snaps. That just kind of annoys me. That's just because you don't have it that cheap on PlayStation that you hate it so much. I thought Xbox has no games.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, but then the other issue with Game Pass, hate is the fact that it's just had to get you the entire library for that low a cost. And if that's really your main issue, that means your main only issue is that PlayStation Now is not the same thing.
Yeah. And it isn't, and it can't compare.
PlayStation Plus. I'm sorry, but that's just kind of my point.
And
$30, not $15.
And it can't. And just let's just be honest, guys. Okay, they do have a service over there, but it can't hold a candle. It definitely can't hold a candle to Game Pass, and they know that. And I think a lot of people that are on the PlayStation side, they would rather damage control and hate on Xbox and Game Pass because they don't have it on their preferred console. When it's easy, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? You can get Game Pass.
What's up with all the hate? I thought they just didn't like our games.
That's what I thought too.
And I also thought in another dimension we don't have games. So what you hating on to begin with?
Right.
There's nothing there at all, and you just want a narrative single player only. See, that's the other thing about PlayStation fanboys that I find obliviously mysterious about them because they only want the narrative only exclusives, the high
Yeah.
graphic exclusives, the one that basically gives their mind an actual picture phone book that they can play through on a 15, 40-hour, style, depending on what you like to play. But
Right.
my only issue is that some of those games are worth the actual console buy if you actually know those games. Some
Right.
people just don't know game titles, names at all because they're not that actual influent, in that actual genre or that actual, play style. But then when fanboys get annoyed because Xbox gets all their library first, day one, or cheap, nickels and dimes, they get butthurt because it's that cheap on the other side.
Yeah, they get it. They get we like we said before in the Alpha podcast, and has been told on other podcasts. We get exclusives day and date in Game Pass like Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5. You're never going to get day and date games, in my opinion, on the PlayStation side. I'm not trying to be mean, but I just don't see Sony as a company and the PlayStation company doing that, giving you their brand new IP day and date in a PlayStation Pass. They'd rather you go out and spend $70 on the game and do it because, in my opinion, they're just being greedy. But they would make more money if they did have a PlayStation, like a PlayStation Pass. In my opinion, I really
Yeah,
believe that they would make more money.
but the reason why they can't make more money is because they don't technically legally own rights to those titles that everybody loves on their side. It's all basically rented off a third party.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that Microsoft has over Sony that will always be there because they own everybody. So it's all their cash. It's not, someone's rented cash. It's their actual vault of souls cash. And they can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah, that's right. So before we go to Tuck, so do you really think that they'll ever be able to even catch up with Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass? I honestly think they're not going to be able to. I
don't think Sony's billion-dollar market cap can't go above 2 trillion. So I seriously doubt it.
Yeah. Wild Horse, 74 said PlayStation can't afford to pay a developer team but their games are on all services like Game Pass. So yeah, that's a good point, Wild Horse.
Xbox does this all by service, base improvement and service growth rather than console sales, units sold, and so on and so forth. So when you differ the two different business strategy, they don't make money the same way as the other does. So it's automatically a monopoly. If you actually know the definition of a monopoly business. So the thing is especially if it's in the monopoly market, it's brilliant for Microsoft to do this because if you just do it by a service base and not unit sold, you will make forever more money.
Yeah.
Automatic. And there's no way in hell the other one will catch up in that other model base. Now, if you change your business model, might be different. But they can't afford to do that because they don't own anything of basically level ground against Microsoft's ownership of all their IPs.
Yeah.
And they made Game Pass, relevant for the gamer unit, especially because they can put all their first parties day one launch release of those games for Game Pass users on Ultimate, and then you basically boost the service even more.
Yeah.
So
Tuckmaster, what is your opinion on that, man? There was a guy trending on Twitter. He was just being, just really salty, being butthurt about Game Pass because there's just so many people talking about Game Pass and how they like Game Pass, and like there was even big channels talking about how great Game Pass is for gaming. You know what I mean? And he just got really upset and put out a tweet saying he wants people to stop talking about Game Pass, which will never happen. You know what I mean? Because he says, "Oh, I just want to hear about the games. I don't want to hear about the games, the Game Pass as a service. Just something to be assheard about Game Pass." So, what do you think?
Well, fellas, let me tell you right now. The guy can just. Well, I mean, I don't know what this guy's talking about because the whole thing is about games, isn't it? The
Yeah.
Game Pass is about games. We play games on the Game Pass. And the beautiful thing about the Game Pass, we got the games. We can try them out. If you decide that you want to buy it, fine. But if you decide that you don't want to buy it, it's still there for you to play. You pay your $10 a month, like most of us do. Or what I've done, I'm already locked in for the next 3 years. So this guy right here can take a flying fuck. Okay, let's get this straight. He can take a flying fuck. Because let me tell you right now, we wouldn't be talking about this at all if Sony would have came out with a Game Pass like Microsoft. We wouldn't be talking about this. If they would have came out with this doggone thing first, oh man. Oh, it's the greatest thing since Rockefeller and all that stuff. It's the greatest thing since the man on the moon, which that's a different debate because I still, for myself, huh?
It's the best thing since memory cards were invented.
Right. So,
Right, yeah.
I mean, I'm like, man, come on, dude. I mean, you just need dude, you need to really, really just grow up. Okay? Okay, I'll put it like this. Okay, now let's put it like this. If Sony would have been so damn good to their damn people from the get-go, we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now. People, y'all need to turn around and get on Sony about the bullshit and stop being so nice. And then you want to pay them damn $70 games that we don't have to pay for, especially with our exclusives. So it's good. I mean, we're eating good on our end. Okay, and the good thing about it is if the game get older, they're gonna put it on sale. If we decide that we want to buy it, fine. If we decide that we don't want to buy it, fine. So either way it goes, to me, we're eating good. Y'all not. Y'all full of shit. Every PlayStation, Sony Pony is full of shit. And that's all there is to it. And that's including Porter Rock, Jabari Clark, Crap Gamer, Zaire. All of them are full of crap. Because to me, Game Pass is the best value from anybody. Anybody who's in gaming right now will have to love the Game Pass because is this what this thing's all about, fellas? Is saving money?
Yeah.
Is this thing all about saving the developers at the end when they closing their damn doors? Microsoft is helping the developers either way it go in there, and I just don't get it. I mean, I just don't get it. Why are the Sony ponies so hurt about the Game Pass? And that's it. Because, I mean, man, $70 for a damn game. And we talking about a single-player game, y'all. A single-player game? Come on now. I mean, I'm not out there to spend $70 goddamn dollars on a damn $70 game that's only going to be a single player. Come on, y'all. I'm just making sense. And second, man, you know what? Like you said, you ain't trying, you trying to be nice about it. Fuck that shit. I'm not being nice about it at all. The Sony ponies. There's only one thing I'm going to say to y'all, and this is going to be the last thing I said. And I love what Second Man said on this video the other daggone day. If you want to do it, get your ass up, get your PC, get the Game Pass, and if you don't want to buy Xbox, you can put the damn thing on your PC, your phone, your tablet, and hey, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they're going to make an app so you can put the damn thing on your TVs. So if they do that, no. And Team Reaper, like you said, they can't catch up. This shit is so far behind Sony right now, they can't even catch up with this shit if they want to. Man, how long has the Game Pass been out? Almost 3 years now?
I think it's about, is it about 3 years?
It's about 3 years, yeah.
It's almost 3 years. Dude, if y'all not in the game right now with your pool face shit, Ryan, hey,
the next thing I'm going to hear people whine about is the achievement system, and that's been there forever. So I don't actually really want to hear the next.
And you know what? And this is a beauty thing about the Xbox. We got a reward system. Damn. If you go in the reward system, you don't have to pay for shit, really.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm sitting on 65,000 points.
Your gaming daily pays for you, and that's the brilliance
Yeah.
of Xbox.
I mean, I'm sitting on
saving money on a discount.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 65,000 points. Hey, this is another thing too. The movie service is great too. What about your damn movie service? Oh, that bellied up. I think it bellied up. They don't even got their damn movie service on their shit.
To be fair, the movie industry in general kind of flopped when the COVID situation hit.
So. No, I'm just talking about their movie. I'm just talking about their movie studio on the PlayStation Store. That shit's gone.
Oh, it's gone. That's horrible in general.
So when it's gone, that means that show you that you really not, you ain't watching no movies and you really ain't playing no damn games on your system. Like I said, if you got over $100 million install base on the PS4 and you only selling maybe like 34 million copies of a game, that's if you selling that. Is that a failure? Hell yeah, it's a failure when you got 100 million systems out there. So don't blame Microsoft. Blame Sony for everything that they done to y'all in the past and in the future, because the future do not look good for y'all right now. It does not. Now that's all. But that's all I gotta say about that. Now let's go on and hear Hebot.
Yeah, so we got Hebot, the most powerful gamer. He just came in and joined us, and I want to get his Hebot's opinion about this. Hebot, if you can hear me, man, there was a guy that was on Twitter. Yes, I can. Yep, I can hear you, man.
Well, there's really no point in me being on the show because I obviously rubbed off on Tuck because she's just yapping away and he's saying everything he can say. I don't understand why you even invited us because Tuck took over. It's a wrap. There's no point. Tuck took over. He said everything he had to say. I'm not going to argue with that man. I'm just going to leave him alone. He's mad right now.
Now, I want your opinion, Hebot, because you know you're gonna bring the hammer down on me. So you like I said, your name is Heboticus, Professor Heboticus to me, because you give an education that they never had before.
But Hebot, man, I think Hebot will have a good opinion about this. I know Hebot's heard about it, but Hebot, you know about the guy that I think it was a little bit ago that was on Twitter, right? And he was mad because people were talking about Game Pass and how good Game Pass is doing. Aaron Greenberg, Phil Spencer, people like Dustin Legary talking about how good Game Pass is and how it's good for gaming. And then he put out a tweet saying that, I wish people would just stop talking about Game Pass and Game Pass as a service and just talk about the games. Hear about is the game. So what do you think about him, venting like that, man, talking about we shouldn't be talking about Game Pass?
Okay, I am so sorry. I apologize. But you're going to have to repeat everything you said because my mic was connecting literally the entire time while you were talking.
Oh, that's all right, man.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right, Hebot. So
there's a guy on Twitter. I heard there's a guy on Twitter that says something about Microsoft, I guess, Game Pass.
Yeah, he was on people are happy with Game Pass, right? And there's a lot of people making videos about it. Dustin Legary talked about it. Aaron Greenberg, Phil Spencer, about how good Game Pass is and how Game Pass is doing for the gaming industry. So this guy, put out a tweet, saying, I wish people would stop talking about Game Pass and just show the games and stuff. And like he was just really butthurt about it. And then people actually made videos about it. And they made videos about it, actually making in front of them for, being upset about Game Pass. So what do you think about that, man?
Well, first of all, I'm bugging out because I'm using the Xbox headsets, right? And you know how you compare to the TV and your console, to your phone and the console at the same time. So I'm literally talking to you guys while I'm hearing my son watching Netflix on the other room on the Oh God, and I don't know how to unpair it. Hold on. Okay, so he was mad about Game Pass exactly for what? What did he say that he was mad about?
uh, he was saying
Hello?
that he was mad. He was saying that he was mad because people are talking about Game Pass and not talking about games.
I mean, that's what Game Pass is. It's about games. Is he
Right.
retarded?
Yeah, and
Like, what do you mean he was mad? He was mad that people were talking about Game Pass instead of talking about games. Game Pass is the pillar of games. I mean, I don't understand that. Oh
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can't do this. I don't get that. Why did who said this? Who was the dummy who said this?
There was a I don't know, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was mad because Dustin Legary and like all the big,
I saw that. I saw that. I knew
people in
it
the
was Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
saw
in
that.
the gaming community were talking about it, so he got mad and then he put
Look,
out that tweet.
look. The reason why he's mad is because they're clearly everybody knows, right? And clearly everybody sees. That's the day that they trended, right? That Game Pass trended all day on Twitter, and people started being funny, talking about
Yeah,
imagine getting Game Pass for $1 for 3
yeah.
months. Which by the way, my friend Jorge went and got it immediately when he heard it was $1. I mean, listen, it is what it is. Um, Look, the reason why people get upset, okay, and I have to,
Because
this is
Paradise
all
is only a
obviously
dollar away.
right, right. Paradise is only $1 away. That's actually a really good saying because paradise is only $1 away. Can you imagine, Kenny Reaper? Can you imagine somebody telling you that you can take a round trip to Paris and back with your wife, right? Just the two of
For a
you for
dollar?
a
Imagine
dollar,
someone said you
and
can
you
go to Jupiter
and
now for a dollar.
you're gonna say no. Can you imagine that? Oh Jesus Christ!
What's up, 100?
Only a
Yeah, man.
only a crazy retard would say no. We can't do that, right? Anyway, so the reason why people get mad, right, um, are because they've starting to it's starting to quickly sink in that Game Pass is no longer the welfare pass. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're starting to quickly realize that Game Pass is a substantial service that's going to just grow and grow and grow if they continue to feed it the way they've been doing all this year so far. Right? We got big AAA multi-plats day and date, Japanese multi-plats day and date, like Boulder's Gates, right? The Dragon's Quest Heroes, like the new Dragon Quest game, the RTS one, right? Or RPG one rather. Sorry, we got baseball, a game that's being developed by an actual in-house first-party Sony developer, and we got it through Game Pass. We weren't forced to pay for the game, right? And yet it still sold, I think, better on Xbox because people enjoyed it and played it and wanted to own the game. We got Dungeons and Dragons just recently. We're getting Flight Simulator in just a couple of weeks. We're getting the Ascend in just a couple of weeks. We're getting the new Forza, the new Halo. You know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
getting Gunk, Scorn. We're getting all these great games, first party, third party, small, indie, AAA, single A, from all types of games, genres. And they're quickly starting to understand that it's a force to be reckoned with. Now, is Game Pass at the point where it could just take the crown? No, not yet, because it's still too early. But for being a short time that it's been out, you can damn well near say that it could take the crown because there's nothing out there really competing on the level of Game Pass in the video game spectrum realm and industry. It just isn't, right? Um,
Yeah.
and that is why these people are getting upset because they know they can no longer use, any of those little silly um, arguments of, oh, but the developers, games only sell on PlayStation because they want you have to buy your game. We buy your games. They're exclusive, and that's what you buy a console. They're seeing that shift and change even from the actual independent developers. There was an independent developer that actually came out and spoke and said how badly things are going and they're being treated on PlayStation now, and he commended Game Pass or PlayStation Plus, whatever the case may be, because of the fact that I believe it was said that these indie developers are being charged $25,000 by Sony just so that their games can be seen in the store. Meaning, they have that highlight moment, and you see that in the store. They're like, "Oh, buy this new game for whatever amount of money," and to advertise it, kind of. Sony's charging all these developers $25,000 each for each game, right? Meanwhile, Game Pass is vice versa. Is Microsoft actually paying them to put the game there upfront and then splitting any profits and earnings and that they make with the developer as the game progresses and sells in the service on top of what they pay them upfront. You see what I'm saying? So there's no way that you can compete with something like that. And of course, we all know why. It's because, let's face it, we've said this for many, many years. Microsoft just has too much money next to Sony. Yes, granted, Sony makes money, but it's not enough to compete on the level of Microsoft.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right,
I
cool.
can hear you. I can hear you, Sega Man. The level on the level of Xbox, right? And Microsoft. We all know that the PlayStation division, which is the gaming division, is worth about 43 billion with a B, right? With a B. But as a whole, as a company, they're worth about 72 or 73 billion, right? That means their
Yeah.
electronics division, that means their movie division. Then we come over to Microsoft, right? And Microsoft damn near passed $2 trillion as a whole company. But the Xbox division now by itself is worth $600 billion. Just the Xbox division, right? 600 billion with a B versus
Yeah.
42 or 43 billion on PlayStation. Do you see what I'm saying? That's like 7 times more worth of what PlayStation's division is worth, right? So you got to understand that that is a very indicative situation and number. You cannot just say, "Oh, we're going to come in." That's why they're buying these little studios and these little apps and these little streaming services for chump change. For $1 million, they bought Funimation, I think it was, or Crunchyroll, and are trying to buy Funimation or something like that. It could be backwards. I might have it wrong, but it was $1 million they paid. That's it. They're playing
And he
practically
bought.
chump change. Yes.
Send 100 the link.
Well, I can't do it at the very moment, but okay, I'll see what's up. I'll see what's up.
Yeah, but just
so
gotta
you
get to what you're saying. Just send it.
Okay, so you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we all know, right, that these guys are starting to feel, I guess the best way to say it would be fear. Fear that they're going to take out their favorite company like Sony, right? In this case. And I think it's more of the Sony fans.
Well, their
Nintendo-
larger
the-
fear is that Microsoft is just going to purchase Sony and call it quits.
Yeah, but Sony's not going to just sell like that. I mean, to somebody like Microsoft. I mean, they have other options, but they're not going to sell off just like that either. But that's probably one of their fears. Yeah, Microsoft can buy Sony.
Yeah,
That'd
but
be hard.
that's kind of the point of having Microsoft be worth more than Sony's PlayStation, because then you basically hit a buyout and you're screwed.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that's one of the mental fears for them, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because they're looking at it as, oh no, it's gonna destroy my Sony, right? But what they don't understand what they don't understand is that, to be honest, Sony's getting what they deserve, because Sony's whole entry into the gaming division was exactly what they're doing, what they're trying to claim Microsoft is doing now, right? They bought off everybody because they had the deep pockets and the bigger pockets at that time, even bigger than Sega and Nintendo, right? Which Sega and Nintendo couldn't compete. No one could compete with them, right? Because they were just a big behemoth back then, and they kept buying their way in, getting all these exclusives. But even till today, they still try to buy all these exclusive deals, and games only come out on PlayStation that should be on every platform, right? And not because they're helping the developer, no, because they're either giving them the handouts or they're bullying their way by buying certain people that they know um, can't, like, if they go to them, okay, we'll help you, but the game has to belong to us. We're gonna own the IP. You can't bring it anywhere else. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like Microsoft, like what they did with Ori, and what they did with Cuphead, for example, that they paid and funded and published and marketed everything, help these people out, help the developers from scratch, right? Meanwhile, nobody else did nothing for them, and then the developers, after they saw they were kind of plateauing, can we go put it on Nintendo, or can we go put it on PlayStation? Because they're trying to get more money after they made a deal, and Microsoft, instead of being assholes, they're like, okay, you know what, fine, no problem. But the next game you create, we're not going to publish. You're gonna have to find a publisher because fair is fair, right? Obviously. So that's the biggest difference. Microsoft is helping these people, like they help Respawn with Titanfall, like they help Capcom with Dead Rising 3, like they help Crystal Dynamics and Square with Shadows of the Tomb Raider. I mean, Rise of the Tomb Raider. It wasn't even going to happen because they considered the first one that was rebooted a failure. It didn't sell enough for them based on their numbers, right? Even with the
but they ended up
remaster,
making two
they
more.
did, right? But all because Microsoft actually helped them fund the game the way that Microsoft helped, Remedy with Quantum Break, where they helped them even build that new engine, which is the Source Light engine that they created, and now they used on Control and they're using on other games, right? Because they helped them build that engine and funded it for them. The same way they funded the engine for
And the
Insomniac
movie too.
that they did
The
for
new one.
Sunset Overdrive. And they let them keep the IP of Sunset Overdrive. And Insomniac ultimately used the Sunset Overdrive engine to make the Spider-Man games that Microsoft helped them fund. It wasn't Sony. So again, these are the things that people don't understand. There's different metrics to all of this. When Microsoft does something, it's because they're helping developers, right? While they're gaining some type of privilege, right? Like timed exclusivity, or maybe a full exclusivity, or something that they get first, right? But they're not bullying the developer saying, no, you better leave it here, or else, or the only way we'll help you is if you do this, and then we'll do this for you. You get what I'm saying? It's a very different business
Yeah.
approach and model, and it's a lot more friendly not only to the gaming industry, but for the developers. So when you see that type of of approach from them, right, and you see that they're doing all these things, it's pretty obvious that because of that, right, that because of that, developers are going to start to lean over and lean towards the Microsoft Xbox console more and more, little by little, as time goes on. You see, and it's all very
Yeah, but they would all do that just because of the financial gain
clear
over
cut.
the
It's real
Sony
clear
program.
cut, and not, it doesn't take a genius to figure it out.
And because Microsoft's Game Pass is a better deal for the developer, they'd obviously lean forward.
I mean, it's a win-win. It's just it's a win-win, man. And I mean, it's really bothering them so bad. You know what I mean? It's bothering them so bad that that we're eating good over here, and people are actually happy in gaming. They're happy with Game Pass, man, because I mean, they're looking forward to playing Forza Horizon 5. You know what I'm saying? They're looking forward to playing these brand new IP like Halo Infinite. You know what I mean? Where they don't have to go out and spend $60. They can just, play it on Game Pass day and date. You know?
Which is still in November.
Right. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there that don't have the money, to be honest with you, to go out there and buy brand new games all the time. You know what I mean?
Or the consoles that are $550.
Yeah. So, real quick, T Reaper, man, you were telling us before, huh? You were telling us before we went live about what's his name? Crap Gamer. What was he? Was he whining? Was he whining again?
Crap Gamer was whining because of everybody's different views of Game Pass and Gears 5's Hive DLC versus the Ratchet and Clank reception. You can't do that because if you do that, $70 full game versus a DLC that's free. Don't do that. Not comparable. And then the other thing is the third-person high graphics versus the PlayStation graphics. So, and then you're talking a Ratchet versus an actual bloody Gears, shoot 'em up. So
yeah,
I wouldn't do that because it's not comparable. But then what he started to do was the achievements and how the achievements showed which one was more popular than the other, because the achievements tell the community on Xbox how many players have completed that section of the game so far.
Yeah, that guy.
PlayStation Trophy System does that for you too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
But I didn't consider a DLC add-on versus a full game comparable. That's reaching. Don't do that.
I don't even see how he can compare the two DLC. There's no comparison at all.
Yeah, but he tried, and I was like, no, don't do that, because then you're really starting to seem desperate in the, but this is actually a better game. But this is free and totally DLC.
Can you guys
hear
me?
Right.
And
yes.
60 FPS and 130 FPS. Again, not comparable. So that was just kind of one reason I was kind of starting to laugh. But now it's 120 FPS. Still totally not comparable to 30 FPS.
So that was basically his gripe.
Say that more people are. I play.
Yeah, well, he was starting to reach Eva because the achievement system on Xbox tells everybody how many people played the new DLC versus how many people played the Ratchet and Clank reception on PlayStation 4 and 5.
Okay, that DLC, a lot of people don't even know that DLC is there.
Yeah, but a lot of people were going to believe his version that Ratchet and Clank, the new game, is worth more the player's value than the Game Pass free DLC that's add-on.
Because the real engagement in Gears most of the time is in the multiplayer.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand that. That's why I find this funny.
A lot of people don't even realize that the game, the high buster DLC, is even there.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a free add-on to begin with. You don't have to pay for anything for it.
Plus, that DLC is free. We have Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that DLC,
but then,
if you buy it,
from the Game Pass view of things, you can view the achievement system. That's what he was getting at.
Yeah, I get what he's trying to say, but that's not what kind of.
Yeah, but it's still not even comparable because it doesn't really tell you how many people even bought it. It just tells you how many on Ultimate Game Pass have the achievement.
He's trying to say that Ratchet is more engaging because more people played it than I bust. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Which is
but it's not comparable. That's why I thought it was totally funny. But he's starting to reach towards different things that PlayStation does better than Xbox every single time.
Ratchet and Clank is a game you can buy in the store, right?
Yeah.
Physical.
And it's brand new. It's a brand new PlayStation exclusive that everybody was hyping on E3 day of launch.
Hivebusters doesn't have a physical copy. It's in
because it's Game Pass exclusively made, right? Yeah.
You have to look for it and download it and play it.
Yep.
Or buy it.
Yeah, but that means you need to know how to use the search engine, which a crap gamer obviously doesn't know how to read. So,
dude, you know how many people on the 360 that fucking know how many good ass games were on the 360 Xbox Live store? That I would tell him. Still to this day, I don't know if you played this. Yo, this game was great. I never knew about this game. You know how many people do that? People don't pay attention to that stuff.
You didn't know about the game that was a soldier-made actual military with an actual chainsaw on the back of the gun? Oh, come
on. Every time people do that. That's why the digital front store has to be a little bit more detailed and stuff because people don't pay attention to that. Like, they don't. Now, if they came out and said, you know what, here's the copy of Hivebusters, and put it on GameStop or on store shelves in physical form, I guarantee you people will notice, right? People will pay attention.
Yeah, but like when you go to Craps channel, all he's talking about is the narrative only exclusive view of things on the PlayStation side. Yeah.
So, hey, I wanted to ask you guys something. What if Kojima signs with Xbox? Will he make another new Metal Gear? You think?
If he finds it worth it enough of investment, I believe so. Yeah.
No, he can never make another Metal Gear. It doesn't belong to him. You understand?
But Kojima just wants money.
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard what I said, Second?
You said it doesn't belong to him.
It don't belong to him.
He can never make a Metal Gear ever unless Konami gives him permission.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because it does not belong to him. It doesn't belong to him. Neither does Zone of the Enders. Neither does I think Death Stranding either. I think he sold that to them too. I'm not even sure. That's the only one I'm not sure if he owns it. He might own it. I'm not sure. But that belongs to Sony, I think. I think they bought it from him. I'm not sure. The point of the matter is, whatever. It's even like what they said about the stupid Silent Hill game. He wasn't making that game. He was writing the story. And Guillermo del Toro, all right, that makes movies like Pan's Labyrinth, like The Shape of Water, and those movies like that made Blade 2. He was making the game. You understand?
Yeah.
So I hate when people go, oh, it was Kojima's Silent Hill. No. The company that he has was publishing it and creating the game with Guillermo, and he was just going to write the story with Guillermo together. It was a collaboration. You understand?
Yeah.
So, that's another thing. I see people say that gets me angry because they're saying the wrong information and swearing up and down that it's a Kojima thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But, no. He can't. If he's going to make something with Microsoft, if those rumors are even true, because I don't think they are, I'm not sure.
Right.
If they're true. Because you know how I feel, guys. I don't like talking about rumors. I never do. You know that.
Yeah.
If they're true, it has to be probably something completely different. Unless they come with a deal with him where he's going to revitalize an old IP from Microsoft and do it his way, the Kojima way. That's a possibility. Which that'd be cool, but it all depends which game it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's more of the type of person that likes to create something new. He's in that point in his life where he wants to create something new. So I would lean more to whatever it is. If it's true, it's going to be something new and that he's trying to create.
Welcome, Sega Keller.
It's going to be something that he has.
Hey, fellas, Sega Color's my son.
Good.
Yeah, that's
hey,
my son.
How are you?
It's Tucson. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the podcast. He says Konami might as well give up the property because they don't know what to do with it.
Right, they don't feed it. Yeah,
That's true.
but that's what Konami's been doing for so long. You know, because they make so much money off pachinko machines that they don't even care about their IPs no more like that. Now
Yeah.
they're finally going to lend out. Obviously, it's got to be Silent Hill because it's a horror genre to Bluebird team that did Medium, right?
Yeah.
Because it's still one of those IPs that people always ask for and always talk about. Hey, bring more Silent Hill back, bring Silent Hill back. And Bluebird team could do their own spin on it, mixed with what it had before. And it could actually be an excellent game because Medium was an excellent game. And all these Xbox guys that played it knew it and said it and promoted it that actually enjoyed it. While others were like, oh, this game's garbage, this is trash, and they didn't even play it just because it was an Xbox exclusive. Like, but now, because, you know, it's Konami's name behind it with Silent Hill, now it's different. Now everybody wants to be a Silent Hill fan, right?
Yeah.
Or may I say, a Bluebird team fan. That's the type of hypocrisy and behavior that completely exposes the hypocrisy and the fraudulent behavior of a lot of Sony fanatics. I'm not going to say Sony fans, Sony fanatics, because
Yeah.
Sony fans are actual fans of Sony because they grew up with it and they enjoyed it wholeheartedly, right? And maybe they didn't know what other consoles were, but they don't go around bashing on consoles. They'll just play on their console of choice. That's it. And at some points, they'll even try out other consoles like Xbox, right? But
Mm-hmm.
they don't go around bashing it, right? The fanatics are the ones that you see that get personal, that say nasty shit. Like the other day, there was one that put up a picture of Porter Rock's wife and say, no wonder she's the way he is. Look how ugly he is, basically saying something like that. I don't
Yeah.
like how Porter Rock does things as far as representing the PlayStation brand, but Porter Rock's wife is still a woman that's important to him and that he loves. And that was very distasteful. That was very unnecessary. That was very disrespectful.
They
And
put
I'm
up a
Porter
picture of
Rock.
his wife?
Yeah, of his wife, and started trying to make fun of her. The guy that
Oh.
did it, you know, and
Oh,
I
wow.
support him. I back him up, and I'm an Xbox. Why? Because
Yeah.
See, I didn't even do that to Porter Rock, and I actually had
right,
the
I wouldn't
opportunity
even.
to
I
do
wouldn't want nobody to do that to me and my wife.
That on
I
Twitter?
just ruined the God of
Right.
War ending. That's all I
So
just did.
I'm on his side. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't think it's funny. I don't think no Xbox fan that wants to meme and troll deserves to be in the community that does shit like that. No,
Yeah.
that's unacceptable. There's a fine line. Once you cross it, you can't come back. You got to get the fuck out. And to be honest with you, we may not agree with Porter Rock for gaming, but Porter Rock serves his country. He's a soldier. He's a military soldier. And
Yeah.
I have to give him respect just because he fights for our country and our freedom. Okay?
Right.
He's a
Right.
good guy. He is a good guy. He's just crazy when it comes about to PlayStation. But that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. We all have a little bit craziness in us about something. But he doesn't go around offending people either. You know what I'm trying to say? He
Yeah.
doesn't go around talking bad about people or picking on people. He doesn't do that. Yeah, you may get into an argument with him and he might try to score on you back and forth, but he'll never do it behind your back. He'll never do it to cause toxicity.
He'll
within
move
the
to a different
community.
country
He doesn't do
first.
that. Right, he doesn't do that. And that's all that matters. So, you know, that's unacceptable. So again, like I said, you know, those type of things like that. You know, there's certain levels to how you do certain things. And that's taking it too far. That stuff like that, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know what I mean?
Hey,
This is
Heba,
about games.
did they put that
Mhm.
up on Twitter, my brother?
Yeah, on Twitter. Right on Twitter.
Oh man.
When did they do
I
this?
never met his wife and knew who she was until I saw the picture. I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. But the guy was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
When did they do this? When did they do this? He bought.
Well, I couldn't really tell you because I kind of had it sneaked over to me. Because like I told you, I'm on Twitter yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're blocked
Somebody
here.
showed it to me.
kind of sneak.
I mean, you know, when it comes down to that, I mean, that is disgusting. I mean, nobody should be but nobody's family member or nothing. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, we might disagree. We might disagree with him on his gaming tactics and everything, but you don't never put nobody's family on there. You know,
not his wife.
And that's a disgrace.
He loves her. She's important to him, and that's a disrespect to him. You don't do that as a person, as a human being. You just don't do that. I'm sorry. You know.
Yeah, it is
that's
disrespectful.
yeah. You're getting personal when you do stuff like that.
I don't even care. Like, I don't even care if the guy hates my fucking guts. I don't give a fuck. I still don't applaud that. You know, that's his wife. I would not. You know, that's a no-no. No, I'm real, Reaper, because he might hate me.
It is a no-no.
That doesn't mean I'm going to applaud somebody.
I just speed run the game first, and then I let the ending go. That's basically for $5 more.
Because people think that we're just toxic and don't care, and that we don't, have no respect. And no, that's the
right.
From the truth. We're not those type of people. We just have a good time with this, and when we do council warring, calling out bullshit, it's all in good fun. It's all to call out the truth and having fun doing it, not to be nasty and or get personal with people. Hell no, that's not what we do. We ain't fucking 2-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
It's hard to believe that you got people in the world that nasty, though, man. They just nasty.
Oh yeah, Tuck. Absolutely. Shit, I gotta see if I can send them. Let me see if I can send my man Honey a link, guys. Okay.
Yeah, brother. Cool.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, you can come on in.
I tried sending him a Twitter invite.
Did you?
Yeah, well, I copied the link. I don't know if it worked though. It probably didn't if he still hasn't come in here.
I mean, it's so sad when people just get that personal. But you got people that
do it to me and he bought all the time.
Okay.
But you got people that don't have lives and they just take this shit too damn personal.
What'd you say he bought?
He bought just bounced.
Oh, he did? Okay. Hey, T, what did he say? He was going to try to send the link?
Yeah, well, I tried sending him through Twitter. I don't know if he's checked his Twitter yet.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just so sad that that you got people that just do that bullshit. I mean, we just do this doggone thing for fun and games and all this stuff. But when you start talking about people's family members and I don't get that hard and I don't get that damn personal.
All right, we're gonna get 100 in the building.
I sent them the link.
What's up with you, 100?
Yeah, what's up, man?
You got 100 in the building.
100?
Man, y'all got me out the bullpen, man. I wasn't scheduled to pitch today.
No? What you doing? Cooking?
Yeah, man, I'm on the grill, man.
Cooking, man.
Cooking right now, and this is part one. I cook hot links.
Yeah.
I cook some Cajun chicken. I cook some of my rub that I cannot tell the public against the law. And then I'm cooking ribs now, and then I'm gonna cook a brisket and some hot chicken links tomorrow.
Damn,
nice,
bro.
Man. That's all for
the. Hey, Bone, send me a plane ticket right now.
Right now, damn it. Well, it's the 4th of July. We blow up the block, so something tell me I got to overcook, and I just came back from Home Depot with 2 big ass bags to keep for charcoal. My shoulder hurt. Fuck ass brother didn't want to help me.
Fireworks ready?
Yeah, I tried to get that poke. I tried to get that poke wood, Chuck. Ain't nobody got it.
Damn.
Nobody got it, but I got a blend. I got a Kingford blend. It's apple, oak, and hickory. So I'm using that on some wares right now.
What's up? Flip the script.
Well, you know what I might do for you, Bone?
Oh, I can get it from Amazon, but I'll get it from Amazon. I'm gonna buy it from Amazon and keep it here. No, I get it this week. I bought it from Amazon. I get it on Monday, but I don't need it on Monday.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
So what y'all doing, man? What y'all over here talking about, man? The rhetoric on the internet?
Oh, yeah, 100, man. We was just talking about dude that made that tweet, man, about being mad about Game Pass. He want people to stop talking about it, and Dustin Legary was talking about it, man. I don't know. He was like mad because people keep talking about Game Pass, and he's like, why ain't anybody talking about the games? And it just didn't make no sense. His tweet, man. That's what Game Pass is, man. It got games in it.
Man,
You know what I mean?
these bastards are so bitter. They like a bitter witch. I ain't gonna say no cuss words on your thing. I'm gonna call them unstable creature. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Xbox, it's my show, so they some unstable creatures right now.
Be yourself on here, Hunter. You know that, man. You be yourself on here, man.
No, they don't understand, man. They just don't understand the game, man. The thing about it, Xbox is like a pimp right now. The game is to be sold, not to be told.
Yep. That's a good way to put it.
And they getting smoked right now. Nobody talking about Returnal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got the. I remember I had to go to work down there all this week, so I've been catching them on a whole lot of stuff I usually be sleeping on, and I just like I don't care about it. And we got Returnal, so what? And then I call them Butthole, but they was called Blue Point. I call them Butthole because that's what I thought they was in line. But I apologize. But they the next day said we're an independent developer and all that other stuff. So they came out for the line and saying, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna sell your soul for a jelly roll.
Why are they so happy about Bluehole, man?
Huh?
What they were happy about?
They didn't get it. No, Blue Point said they were not signing with Sony.
Yeah,
they actually redid their description in their on their Twitter.
Okay.
They were like, we're an independent developer that remastered game. They put a whole description down.
Oh.
So they're not getting
it. You know what would be great, 100? If they go and make a remaster of something like Otani for Xbox.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Even more.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, but we don't know who. I mean, it's so. I'm gonna put it this way. I'm tired of remastering.
Yeah, I know. But I'm talking about.
I want to play new games. I don't want no definitive. I don't want no fake ass Snyder cut of Death Stranding. I don't want none of that.
I'm excited for Diablo 2 remaster. That's actually what I want.
I'll put it this way. I play Diablo 2, but at least to me, I look at it more as a remake instead of a remaster. Remastered, you're changing gameplay. You're doing a whole lot of different stuff.
I was the 9-year-old on the XP version, so I understand what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm going to play it because I like dungeon crawlers. For the right price. You can sell me for the right price, not $70. I'm not paying $70. These dudes are sitting there. These guys are so far gone. When they are the real corporate slaves. They should call us corporate slaves.
All the time.
They are the real corporate slaves.
Yeah, that's corporate
because your master tells you need to go buy to upgrade. You got to pay $20. And I had a person that I know. I ain't gonna say the person name because I'm gonna be cordial. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Tuck Master, he said, I'm gonna be cordial. But no, but talking about step your game up and go pay for it. No. When they heard Xbox was gonna go up, Xbox Live was going up, it wasn't bothering 85% of them because I already got Game Pass. So it's already blended in. We don't even pay for it no more. They got all, and Microsoft said, all right, we're gonna take it back. Sony tells you have to go play the what was that? What's that? The samurai game? They taking that game, the original off the store.
Yeah.
They taking the original off the store and making you pay for a remaster when you didn't even pay. You should come on.
Yeah.
But when Recore came out and they did a remaster, they gave it to you for free.
Yeah.
If you already own Recore.
They did.
And Recore was $40 fracking dollars.
Yep.
But nobody want to talk about that.
Work and added stuff. Because the new Ghost of Tsushima is already adding nothing but just a DLC.
And then you want to sit there, Ghost of Tsushima. Man, Ghost of Tsushima, come on. It could be a nice game, but that's not no innovative game.
Right.
It's not a $70 game, yeah.
They should charge $40 for that
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's worth $40 discount.
But they no, and then somebody had the balls to tell me when I was at work the other day. Well, they have sales. I'm not paying $50 for Returnal.
Mhm.
You just
Yeah,
left
fuck
the
that.
dog out of yourself. I'm not doing that. What is wrong with you?
Not no $50.
You want to sit there and pay
No.
$80? Talking about it's on discount.
Then it
I
definitely
don't
would be
in
a return.
California. We don't pay taxes on electronic games. But some people do. So that's what sometimes it's 55, sometimes it might even come up to 60. Depends what state you live in. It's Canada, they already pay an extra $10. So I feel no, UK, they pay a little bit more too. So for hell with that. They full of shit. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I told people I'm going back to the original me. I'm going back to give free smoke when they need it.
Give them that tear
And next time,
gas.
I'm not being nice no more. I'm not trying to worry about your feelings. I don't care if I say it. If I say a cuss word that means everything, a pronoun, a noun, an adjective, pronoun, a consonant. It can even be a period at the end of the sentence after I finish talking about your ass. I'm gonna do it because I'm here to entertain. I'm not here to sit here and talk numbers.
Yeah, but 100. That's what all ponies think gaming is numbers. They don't.
That's all they got. That's all they got to run with.
One definition actually implies that you.
Well, they say, well, PlayStation got. This is what I do on Xbox when I go live or when I even do Xbox has no games. When I see somebody like PlayStation got 15 consoles sold, I said, why you only got $1 billion franchise? Shut up.
Yep. That'd be what? Gran Turismo?
Those Joy-Con and those controllers.
I kill them. I kill them so hard because I'm not here for play. What the homegirl say, I'm not here for play. I'm going for the throat.
Yep.
If you don't like it, that's your fault.
True.
I don't care. I don't care who likes me. I don't care if I said the other night. I said this Xbox guys I used to hang out with, they don't hang out with me anymore. I guess I really labeled an asshole. I don't even care.
Mm-hmm.
It's not paying my bills. You looking for this to pay your bills. Don't look for it. I look this as enjoyment. This is a stress reliever.
Facts.
Yep.
When I even get on Xbox, it's a stress reliever. And me, Flip, Livewire, all the crew, we bag on each other so much. It is so cool. We bag on each other so hard when we get on the interweb, it's real easy. We practice on our own self.
Yeah, hey y'all, let me tell you right now. After last night, what I seen last night, Bone, Lemon, Flip Money, shit, I was like, damn, they was getting on each other's ass last night. And I was just laughing. I mean, I was like, damn, y'all.
But that's called community.
They show it like
we don't take it personal.
No, we don't take shit personal.
Don't take it personal. Don't take shit personal. But a lot of people take it personal. A lot of people, why I'm not this, why I'm not that. Maybe the man upstairs is saying that this is a hobby for you. Because think about it, if you really get that real pressure, think about it if you have to put sometimes people are contractual to put out a video every day. I don't know when I'm going to do a video every day. I say I want to do it. I have to pump myself up. I have to go times 100 to go make a video. I have to be like, what? Boom. If I don't feel that, I said, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. I'll do it. And when people I catch you off because you don't know if I'm going to do it at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to do it at 3 o'clock Eastern time. You don't know when I'm going to pop up with something. If you follow me on Twitter, I might alert you an hour or two before I do it. But other than that, it's the consistent, like being consistent. I told people, you want to debate me, I need $250.
Fuck you, pay me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want me to come out of retirement, this is what you have to pay me, $250. And you're going to do it on my channel. You're going to do it on my channel, not coming over yours. I didn't fought the good fight. I didn't fought then. I didn't really even understand until YouTube told me it was about to be my 9th-year anniversary. I said, damn, I've been on YouTube that damn long?
Yeah, right?
I've been on that long? But I said, it's not about my subscriber count, about my view count. When I go out to E3 and all, people know who I am.
Yeah.
And they respect me. I didn't met the Colt Eastwoods and all that other stuff. I didn't met them. I didn't met the Phil Spencers. I didn't met the Aaron Greenbergs. I didn't met Ninja Theory.
Yep.
I didn't met all these people. But I'm not going to tell you if somebody say something in private. See, this is what I've said. Everybody said, now, this is why I want us all spread around. I don't care if you do it on Facebook, whatever. All these motherfuckers that was talking about they had these insiders, they need to pay up. For E3, they need to pay up.
Yeah, I know. They always talk shit like that.
No, we need some apologies.
Shit.
We need some straight up apologies because where is the Nintendo Switch Pro at?
Yeah, right.
Where's these games that you seeing? Grub, all them dudes I need to see some apologies. Otherwise, I'm gonna go in because I'm off to the next Friday. I might just go every day on each one of them, and I'm gonna rip them because you're saying you're an insider, but you're lying. You're lying for views and clicks. Well, he was 70%. No, you should be batting 1,000. If you got these insiders, you should be batting 1,000. And if something go through, you should have a rebuttal and say, "Oh, you know what? This isn't come out because of my insider said that because of this and that." He said in conversations where we knew about some stuff that nobody knew about.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go tell the world.
Nope.
Kept it to ourselves. Tell the hobbies or something. But other than that, I ain't trying. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with grown people getting up like you got up at Christmas and see what you got under the tree? That's E3. E3 is Christmas for gamers.
Facts.
You think it'll be live next year, Hunter? You think it'll go
we
back?
opened up. Yeah, we opened up.
Okay.
We opened back up. LA opened back up. Open back up.
Yeah, that'd be cool to actually come back, and you know what I mean.
Well, thinking about we gonna come back super hard now because we had a year off, so we got more equipment.
Facts.
We got more of this and this and that. We can do something totally different next year. You know, and I want to meet everybody. Like I said, I've made relationships with people. Matter of fact, I know people cannot stand hip hop gamer for nothing. I don't like hip hop gamer opinion, but in real life, cool dude. I knew the man knew me until when I saw him, he was like, "Man, pay homage to you." And I'm like, "Man, homage to me? I ain't shit."
What's up, Slick Slayer? What's up with you, G?
But that's how I feel. That's how I look. Like everybody, I'm no better than nobody. Nobody. I'm no better. I don't care if my bank account say 00 fuck you. I still ain't no better than you. Because at the end of the day, I can die over the same shit that anybody. I can die over cancer. I can get AIDS if I mess with a raggedy chick. I can go do this. It's not stopping me because of my bank account.
Boy,
and people got to understand that. In a lot of the gaming community, they don't want to understand that. Well, they don't want to understand that. They think they're better than other people, or they want to copycat, or this and that. I'm trying to try to do something that I like. That's why I made a challenge to a lot of people. I even made a challenge to one on do something. Go try to innovate. Do something that somebody else is not doing.
Yeah, 100. Wasn't it you that told us to do something unique to each of us?
Yeah.
And then by the end of the generation, tell us what that was.
Yeah. I said, man, And people don't know I've been knowing Reaper for years.
Oh yeah, Reaper, man. Yeah. I remember when he used to be on Z show.
Shit. Yeah, we've been doing Reaper ever since that damn crazy when he back in them damn crazy days.
No, I didn't know Reaper before. I knew Reaper before even the Z days.
Damn. Yeah, me and Reaper, boy, all of us go back real far.
PlayStation fanboys, and we automatically make $5 each head, right? 6,000.
I had people used to talk stuff about Reaper, and I'm like, no, man, Reaper's a good dude.
Yeah.
He just wired a different way. He don't care.
Nope. I look great now, though, don't I? 100. That wasn't that hot. That seriously, actually wasn't that hot.
Yes, it was.
I'm telling you one thing.
After you pissed on that PlayStation, listen to Saran wrap on it.
That's epic. That's always that was epic moment.
That's what he's known for.
That was an epic moment, man.
That shit went viral. That shit went viral in the sports community. Like
that was man. That was crazy.
But
yeah, that was some crazy shit right
you did it, and I remember you called me and you was like, they want me to take it down. I said, I told you can do what you want to do. That's your channel. I'm not telling you what to do with your channel.
I tell you right now, when Team Reaper told me he's going to do that, when Team Reaper told me that he's going to do that, I said, nah, Team Reaper, you ain't going to. I said, oh, shit. I said, this boy didn't tell me.
Okay, what's the difference? Okay, Reaper pissed on the PlayStation, right? What's the difference? Somebody buying a new console and breaking it with a smash.
Shit was funny as hell.
Tell the truth, like you said,
shit was different.
It ain't no difference.
Ricky.
Ain't no different.
It's just a different type of level to this.
I told people, I said I get in Halo, I'll get in Titanfall and some other game. If I can have Reaper with me, I know we gonna win. I don't give a fuck if I got a bad game. I don't care if I'm seeing threes. We gonna win. He gonna tell me what this is.
I got my first ever high record, and I got actually congratulated on Twitter. So shout out to that entire Twitter community that we love games. We talk games. We don't talk Game Pass just for the hell of it. We talk a bit because we love the games. Content. Quality content.
Are you and T Reaper and 100? Are you guys? I know you guys are excited for Halo Infinite, man. That's your game, right?
Yeah, I want to play the beta. I actually want to know the release date for that beta.
I actually gonna do a video on try to go super in depth on it. Since I'm off to Friday, I'm gonna try to do it Tuesday after I sober up. I'll do it like Tuesday.
I'm
trying to get fucked up. I'm drinking on scotch right now. Y'all think I'm on some bullshit. I'm drinking a big ass bottle of scotch, and I need another one.
What's the 100? What's the story? That story about in Halo Infinite? Is it go on after Halo 5, or is this a totally different story?
It's after Halo 5. Think about they were trying to get Cortana. They was trying to get her, and they made if you got to read the books. So
yeah, because it's her sister we're dealing with now, right?
Yeah. So Blue Team went to go get a fragment. Yeah, they went back to Reach to go get a fragment from Castle Base of Cortana. So when you see that opening scene in Halo 5, and she grabs that, Halsey always has a fail. Halsey is a smart, devious bitch. That's what she is. She has ways.
Just to be smart enough, she made 2 of those things.
Yeah, she actually is one step over Oni. You know, her mind is something different. And she could sit there, and that's what she sent Blue Team back to go get the fragment. And now we have the fragment that's supposed to be like Cortana is going to trick Cortana. And the word was, we get Cortana, we take her back to the Infinity. Now the Infinity is a different ship that Cortana cannot really track because they're using Forerunner technology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's a fleet on its own. It has a fleet underneath its belly. If you saw the Pilum of Autumn, they have like 16 Pilum Autumns under their belly.
But the Infinity ship has the Forerunner hyperdrive.
Yeah, so they can jump like it ain't nothing. Boom, boom. Yeah. So if you watch Halo 5, he told he told he told Roland, jump, just keep on jumping and jumping because she cannot track him.
Right.
Even though she's in the domain, she cannot track him.
So
he's telling him jump
for the ship itself.
Yeah. And I think they went on a mission to try to trick Cortana, and Chief went in and figured that the weapon, think about it, they don't use smart AI anymore. And I think they're going to never use smart AI because what Cortana did. So they dumb AI. So whatever they get their job done, they die automatically. And that's why you hear the weapon, that's what they call her, the weapon. She's saying that
one is dumb AI, one was the smart AI.
Yeah. He said, I'm supposed to be gone. Why I'm still here? And he's like, well, change, we're gonna find out. And I think
it was an actual failsafe.
Yeah. And I think the Banished got the thing about it, Cortana can manipulate herself. I think she's still on the domain. She can manipulate herself anywhere. Because we can manipulate herself anywhere. And the only can do thing about it, the Banished and the UNSC is scared. They are scared of Cortana. Because if they make a move, the Guardians come. And then they pop out of anywhere. So I think what we saw on the ring was that, you know what I'm saying, the Banners got control of the ring and they was like, oh, that's the devil. And they ejected the ring because the ring can come back together. They can eject the ring and the ring will come back together.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes back and he want to find out what the hell went on. So when we saw him going through space, I think that probably might be in the middle of the game after they injected the thing, and he was like, "We lost," and Chief was like, "No, we don't never lose."
So you talking about Halo 5, Bone?
No, I'm talking about Halo Infinite.
Okay, so that's how the story. Okay.
Well, but you don't look. Thing about it is Halo. Thing about it is Chief. If you look at Halo 4 in the Librarian, she is calling him the one, like he's Neo. He's the one.
Well, I think the Halo Infinite story is more connected to 4s than it is to 5s. But 5 was where they basically went off to find Cortana, and that's basically how it loops in.
Mm-hmm. And thing about it, the Bandits don't always kill. People saying, "Oh, I saw Locke armor, and his helmet." That don't mean nothing. Because shit, what you call it came in on Halo Wars and beat the
new
shit
Ninja
out of Red Team.
I can't wait to actually use that.
Yeah, beat the shit out of Red Team and let them live. Ain't laughed at him. So I think he's king of. I think he's good at mind games. Like, I don't want to kill you, but I want to show you that I ain't the one to fuck with.
No, it's that wonderful ninja armor that everybody got excited off of. It's the new version of the Ubuntu armor.
Yeah, but that's not canon.
No, it's the multiplayer thing that I was talking about.
Yeah, multiplayer should be live. I'm gonna be on it.
Will Cortana make an appearance in Infinite? Will she be in Infinite, you think?
I think what you call it has her. I think the Banish has her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's why the AI didn't delete itself.
Okay.
Because that was she asked Chief. She said, "Did you delete her?" Our plans was to take her, us to get her and take her back to the Infinity.
Well, I know one thing. Hopefully that once Halo do come out, that they have enough in the stores where I can buy my son a new Xbox. So so he can be a part of the family. My nephew Derek, he just got his Xbox X the other daggone day, and I welcome him to the Xbox family, which he always have been an Xbox dude, but he's also a PC dude though too. But he don't like nothing that Sony got to offer. So, but that's what I'm going to do for my son because that'd be around his birthday. It'd be around his birthday time. So, hopefully that around that time they have enough in the stores where I can buy him one. So,
did you guys try the new Dungeons and Dragons game?
Oh yeah, it's good. Oh man, it's great. Can't complain about it. Graphics is good. You hear these people talking about the game's broken and all that stuff. The game's not broke. It's not broke at all. The only thing I haven't tried was the was the co-op mode yet, but the single player, I'm loving that game. I mean, the graphics is great, the scenery. One thing I do like about the game is third person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing I do love about the game is third person.
I've tried it. It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm. No, I still haven't been able to try it with anybody co-op. Still haven't been able to try it co-op with someone. Is what I'm looking forward to.
Well, you want to try tonight, He-Bot?
Playing it co-op. Not with you, Chuck. I don't like you. Remember that.
Well, you know what? I don't like you either, brother. But I like you. You drive me crazy some days, but you're a good brother, man. You're a good brother. So, but I like the game. The game's real good. I mean, besides what people saying, but the reason why people's always saying that things is broke because now it's on the Game Pass. Now it's broke. Okay, the game is not broke, y'all.
I played it. I didn't have any problems. I didn't have no problem with it. I don't know what they're talking about.
Well, you know how these ponies are, man. They over there crying about this, crying about that. They cry. Hell, they will always say that they will go over there and talk about a penny being broken if it was on the Xbox Live. It was on the Xbox Game Pass. So,
all right, man. Hey,
I think they're talking about the multiplayer, but.
The multiplayer? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, like when you're playing co-op, but I haven't played it, so I can't say that. As far as single player mode, no. I haven't had no issues. Neither. So
always gotta find something, man.
But it just feels that way. It feels like that everything that comes to Game Pass, they're gonna just automatically try to downplay it by giving it average scores or low scores just to try to make it just to keep the agenda or or that stupid movement of Xbox Game Pass only have like a mediocre game. You know what I mean?
Ain't gonna be able to downplay that beautiful Starfield we're getting though.
No.
They're not gonna be able to downplay.
They ain't gonna be able to downplay Halo.
You can't really downplay when it's only $1 for Paradigm update. I can't really so.
These ponies just need to get a damn life.
Has now become
they really just need to get a life, man.
The welfare pass has become the biggest threat in gaming now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy, man.
Soon too.
The welfare pass is garbage. Don't get it. Now it's like, oh shit. Stop talking about Game Pass, would you? I don't want to hear no more about Game Pass. Shut up. Shut up. You're hurting my ears. God damn it. Shut the fuck up.
Well, the next thing you're going to hear the fanboys complain about is the achievement system, but that's been there since 360.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now we're going to be talking about the achievement system. Yeah, they're like, that's terrible, I tell you.
Achievement system versus trophy system. Which one?
Yeah, right? Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? If not, we're gonna wrap it up, man. He-Bot, anything you want to talk about, brother?
Yeah, go get Alex Kidd to support it.
I know, I got it, man, from a good brother of mine.
Oh, you did? That's great.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's fantastic. The game is hard, but it's still good.
Well, guess what, man? We had a good time on the Alpha Podcast. We got our brother 100 in here. You know what I'm saying? He came in here and was chilling with us tonight. You know what I mean? Get ready for what was it? Xbox got no games tonight, 11:30. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great show tonight with Flip, Chaos, and all them. You know what I'm saying? Go check them out. 11:30. Xbox got no games. We're gonna get out of here.
If they want some free money, they need to bring their ass on. I'm giving away the super chat money.
Yep.
Oh, super chat money. Nice.
Yeah, I'm giving away the super chat. If you super chatters, we put it in a pot and we give it away first of the month. So if it goes, it's at 45. It goes up to 300 by the night. Somebody gonna have a $300.
That's right. 100 said whatever is in there is what they get, man.
Whatever's in there, and I'm gonna give it to a random person.
Okay, can I
Ain't none of my friends. They ain't gonna be my friend. So I don't want to hear that shit.
That dude is tuned in, man. It's a no-brainer. Shit. You know what I mean?
Whatever y'all throw in.
Yep.
I'm gonna create a fictitious account just so I can join.
Yeah, he bottle end up winning that, huh? Yeah, he bottle get that. All right, man. Y'all, Tuckmaster, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, my brother.
Everybody, hey, let me tell you right now, this is a great show that we had tonight, y'all. You can't beat it. We're the best team out there. But you can find me. This is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original motherfucking pony killer. And I mean, I cannot stand ponies to save my heart. That's how bad I don't like it. All I gotta say is this thing with Puerto Rock. It's so sad that people is bringing family members in this thing and all that stuff, and that's sad that it shouldn't be like that at all. But we're not about downing people's families and all that stuff. But anyway, this is your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original pony killer. You can find me on Twitter, Xbox, Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. And everybody need to turn around because there's a petition on what's that girl, that track girl who
no longer
with the marijuana, on the doping with the marijuana. Everybody signed a petition because they want to see her run.
Yeah.
So and I'm gonna tell you right now, wear your damn mask. Okay, wear your damn mask. I've seen a lot of people at the gas station didn't even have a mask on today. I'm like, oh my God! I said these people that lost their damn mind. But that's about all, fellas. I'm out of here. We had a great show. Sega Man always, I'm glad you always invite me on the show. And
anytime.
And like you say, Sega Man, we don't die. We just motherfucking multiply.
That's right. All right.
And that's about all.
All right, man. Thanks for coming and joining us, man, in the Alpha Podcast again, giving us your thoughts on Xbox, man, and gaming, brother. We really appreciate you coming again. You can always you're always welcome, T. If you ever want to invite, man, just tell me, and you can join us again, man, on the Alpha Podcast, brother. No problem at all. Tell the people where they can find you, man.
Nowadays you can just find me just floating around on Twitter at ThomasBarker61. On my Instagram, I'm always available to reply or post if I actually feel like it. And on Xbox Live, on my 11-year anniversary actually is this year, so it's
oh man, yeah,
I've
congrats,
had
man. Congrats.
11 golden years. So the golden flower work. I'm feeling so much better that it's going to be a wonderful.
Yeah, you look like you're feeling better, brother. That's good, man.
But it just took 2/8 per week for about 3 years straight to actually do that. So, but science is a wonderful actual subject. So I love my science. I love my ice baths, and I wonderfully love my actual friends that just THC me up every single day. Yeah. And slowly but surely, I just get younger and younger. So I can't really complain. But no, I'm having fun. I it kind of sucks not to go to work anymore, but I kind of just get to sit at home and relax. What's better than that?
All right.
And I have my COVID vaccine now in this wonderful body. So I got wonderful. I got the J&J shot. So one and done. That's it.
All right. I don't know what happened to He-Bot. He ducked out. But hey, guys, we're gonna get going. I want to just thank everybody for coming and rocking out on the Alpha Podcast, man. I know it was a little late tonight. It's 4th of July weekend. I had stuff I had to do earlier, but I want to thank Wild Horse 74 for coming in. And our special guest, 100 Intro Media Gaming. You need to go check his channel out and check out the podcast he does at 11:30 on Saturdays. Xbox Got No Games. You need to go check him out tonight with Flip the Script, Flip Money, and the Intro Media Gaming crew on there tonight. Go check them out, man. They do great. They do great show. They make you laugh a lot too, and it's just they just like to have fun, man, and talk about gaming. That's what it's all about, man. So thanks for him coming by. Thanks to Craig Simmons, Gaming TV. Thank you for coming and rocking out with us today, man. Good Box, he was in here. Tuck's son was in here. Welcome. Sega Colors, he joined us. Flip the Script, Flip Money was in here. So we had a lot of people in here. Slick Slayer, thanks everybody for coming, man. Rain G4, always a pleasure for that good brother to come through. He's been on here for a long time. You know what I mean? So I want to just thank everybody for coming and rocking out with us tonight. We'll be back next Saturday again, guys, with another Alpha podcast. We're gonna sign out here. We're gonna get back to playing Game Pass that everybody loves. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep
4th of July to all those who watched us tonight.
Happy 4th of July, and be careful, man, with your fireworks. Don't blow your hands off. You know what I mean? Be careful with your fireworks, man. Me and T Reaper, we're gonna get out of here, man. Thanks for coming, guys. Much respect to everybody, man. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. Peace, guys. We'll talk to you later.